The viralness of you eating like a pig it's not something I would have chose for us. I don't want people to think that I'm like harboring a fucking animal. Do you know what I mean? Like she's married to a full-on Neanderthal animal who doesn't know how to function in the wild. Yes.
You know why I hold the fork the way I hold the fork? Aside from the fact that the other way is not comfortable for me, like the way most people hold a fork. And when I say most people, I mean everybody over 7. Lisa Rinna was right there, and another cast member was there. And Dorinda Medley gave the people exactly what you would expect from Dorinda Medley.
Wow. No, you can't do that. You can tell the great Dorinda Medley how to behave.
Yeah.
No.
And it didn't go over very well.
I bet. How come that didn't make it on the show?
I'm shocked. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Rapaport's Reality. My name is Michael Rapaport.
And I'm Kebe Rapaport.
And this is our podcast where myself and my wife, Kebe, discuss all things reality TV, all things popular culture, and a few important things about our relationship. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, welcome. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, subscribe, rate, and review. And you could follow us on Instagram and Twitter, X, respectfully, at Rapaport's Reality. So much to discuss.
So much.
Including the weather here in New York.
Wow. Never been so cold.
I can't remember it being this cold in a while with snow on the ground. Usually after it snows, it gets a little warmer.
Yeah, and it's sunny or something and it melts. This is crazy, but we're both really rocking our silks.
Silks are the way it goes. If you still wear old school long johns, I get it, but their silk underwear is less cumbersome and keeps you just as warm. When I was growing up, my father used to say, you need silks, and I would just wear long johns. You need silks. I didn't listen.
You didn't listen.
Didn't listen to shit he said.
I feel like they're moisture wicking too or something. I don't know. I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're just lighter because the long johns, the thick old school joints,
Yeah, and how do you put your jeans on over it? Like I got up this morning to take the laundry and I put my silks on and I put a pair of sweatpants and I was toasty.
Yeah, it's freezing out, and on top of that, there's snow everywhere. Like the snow isn't being contained. Now, the streets are moving and all that stuff, but like as far as getting onto a curb and getting off of a curb,
forget it. I see it. Woke up and looked out the window in the morning, and all the guys to the grocery store, they have to walk around to the corner to get this. Yeah.
And the people that work in our building, even our guy Sebastian, who always is smiling, always is singing. I saw him. Shout out to my man Sebastian, who's such a sweet, sweet, sweet guy, and all the people in our building, but specifically Sebastian. I saw him, and even he was like, he cursed. He was like, he's got an Italian accent, and I said, man, just take it easy. I know this has got to suck. Anyway, Rapaport's Reality is here. Have no fear, and you are going to be listening to this after yet another iconic appearance of mine on Watch What Happens Live, where, of course, I'm discussing all things Traitors, which, it was my first time in a minute, babe, being out and about in the streets of New York.
In New York.
And
what's the temperature besides freezing?
I went and I saw a bunch of younger girls, these like 20s, 30s, and they were like, you're the dopest, smartest, best looking. And I was like, that's
amazing.
Fucking right.
Okay. I'm happy with that. I like that.
I said, that's fucking right.
You got, yeah.
It was the first time.
Listen, babe, your appearance, as much as I said last episode how I'm fucking turned off by this show and the and the yum, whatever the fuck his name is, rolling their eyes at you, I gotta tell you, you showed me. And listen, you guys, I have stayed off the internet. I'm trying to go into 2026 a little less tense. After the last couple years, the internet really gives me the ick.
Yeah.
So I'm not on there. And your appearance on Traitors, the first 3 episodes that I was privy to watch, set me off.
I get it.
So, but what you've showed me in the recent days, of this TikTok trend of these kids eating their food with the plate up and doing the Michael Rapaport. It brings me so much joy and makes me laugh.
The kids doing the eating is worth all of it.
Totally.
Now, we have not even, I'm going to ask you this right now.
Okay.
Babe, be totally honest about the goods, bads, and reality of how I eat when we're at home and how I eat when I'm in public. Be totally honest. Like, let the people know what I do, what I don't do, your problems, your concerns, the shoveling technique. Have you ever witnessed the shoveling technique? But be totally honest. Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. Well, here's the thing. You know, your table manners leave a lot to be desired. Let's just say that. But I was looking at the shoveling and I'm thinking to myself, only when it's been very delicious. I mean, and this is rare for my cooking, a restaurant, you probably would never do that. But I'm thinking at home. And I have never seen you shovel to that degree. And I'm wondering, usually on sets, they don't have the greatest food. What was so delicious about this pasta?
Good question. It wasn't that the pasta was particularly delicious. I was so hungry because before I did the shoveling technique and the now iconic eating moment that went viral.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw too.
Crazy. We had been out doing a...
Well, let me say something, guys. The viralness of you eating like a pig is not quite... This is not something I would have chose for us.
Yes, I know you can be honest. Be honest.
And to be honest, it's like, I don't want people to think that I'm like harboring a fucking animal. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's married to a full-on Neanderthal animal who doesn't know how to function in the wild. And I wouldn't say it's embarrassing because nothing you do is embarrassing, but it's not a good look.
I know. And
it's like,
I'm for you do I feel that, because I never would want to embarrass you and like make you look like, oh, you're harboring an animal, which that sentence, saying that you're harboring an animal is almost worth it for me because that shit's funny.
Well, babe, listen, I really mean
What's that gorilla monkey, that gorilla documentary, the woman...
Glow. Was it called?
What was it? Alan Cummings was in it about the gorilla.
Oh, right.
And we were watching that gorilla documentary. Like, you have like some
like
gorilla.
I have the gorilla and I let him out to work. Like, I just don't like, I'm a sophisticated lady. I like to think that I've grown into more at this 56, that I'm a little bit more sophisticated than being married to someone that puts a plate up to their fucking mouth. And by the way, you know, some cultures do eat this way with their hands. So I'm not judging everybody. We do live in America, and typically the plate stays on the table. But, you know, Asian people will put the bowl up when they're ramen with the, to get the stuff in. But nobody puts the bottom lip on the underside of the... Anyway, so I'm not judging. Other cultures may put the plate closer. My question is, like, what did everybody else say in real time when you were doing that? Or
No, babe. When I was doing the shoveling technique, when I was doing that moment, when I was eating that food, I was alone. I was by myself. There was no one else.
I mean, even weirder. I don't think that makes it better, babe. That you were alone shoveling.
No, the only reason why I'm saying that I was alone is because I wasn't...
Be careful. You know, this thing is, I'm a little bit of a neurotic woman here. Don't eat like that when you're on the road alone. That's how you choke. You don't do that. You take your time. You did more physical activity maybe than normally. Is that how hungry you were?
Well, also, like I said, no, they feed you their snacks and all that stuff, but I didn't eat the snacks. I don't remember, but I was particularly hungry. Now, when I'm particularly hungry, what I'm eating means nothing. I'll eat anything.
It doesn't matter. You hungry or not. I mean, I just was on an international flight with you, and everything they offered you ate. And I literally don't want to, like, listen, the belly. I watched the belly on my husband. And you know, this is not a thing that I want to see growing. And I literally I look over and the lady's passing out like cinnamon rolls, and I look over and you're like, you rest one on your tummy. So yes, does he have odd habits? He likes to take snacks while he's watching TV. Instead of in a bowl, he puts them on his stomach. These kinds of things, I think a lot of men out there do little weird things, but more so than the shoveling the food into your mouth, I'm concerned about the two-hand water drink.
The two-hand water drink, I have said this publicly.
I've heard, but I don't think I don't think that because you're worried about your wardrobe and you're drinking water. Like, you don't know how to drink water?
Babe, if it spills on your wardrobe, it spills on your wardrobe.
I know, but you drink water all the time.
No, but if it spills on your wardrobe, you're fucked, and there's no second change of wardrobe.
Water, they can
Traitors.
take a blow dryer and dry it.
There's no blow dryer. Once you're out there, you're out there.
Oh, I see. When you're out there,
They don't. It's not like a film set or a TV set or a commercial set. You start, and they don't. You could have pasta on your whatever. They don't come check you. You dress yourself. They don't like tuck you in.
It's not like a movie fancy.
Not at all. You do it. You're on your own.
That part. I don't know. I don't know who would. I don't know. Babies use two hands. Like I was thinking, is he getting older? Do you have a tremor that you were like worried about that I don't know about?
I love that you don't really have a problem with the shoveling, but you're more concerned as to why I was drinking with two hands.
Shoveling pasta is more on brand for you than drinking water with two hands out of a glass. I don't know. For me, they're very different. They're worried about the food being shoveled into the mouth with the lips on the end of the plate, but nobody's talking about how you hold the actual fork. I mean, you hold that like a gorilla.
Facts.
With a fist.
Facts.
Like fist of... Although the other day I saw you eating and you could do it properly. Remember you were eating something and I was like, oh, you're holding it properly.
Yes. You know why I hold the fork the way I hold the fork is the reason why I do that. Aside from the fact, aside from the fact that the other way is not comfortable for me, like the way most people hold a fork. And when I say most people, I mean everybody over 7. The reason why is because I am ambidextrous, not by choice. Like my brother is the exact opposite. I write with my right hand. I throw a ball with my left hand. I'm stronger on my left side, but I play ping pong with my right hand. I hold a fork with my right hand. My brother is the exact opposite. He throws with his right hand, writes with his left hand. Whatever. Who gives a shit?
I've never seen your brother fist a fork.
No.
Like so I don't know.
He's a professor.
I know, but that's not an excuse. I think you fist a fork. I thought when we were in our 20s and we were dating, I thought it was super charming.
Yes.
I'm not sure how I'm going to feel at 80. Let's just put it that way. But you know what I do realize is when we go out to dinner with people we don't know, like Tammy and Alan, when they ate with you the first time, they didn't flinch. So I know that it's good, loving people that accept you for who you are when people don't flinch. My mother, on the other hand, was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, this is who you're married to? What a choice. And she will.
Shout out to Michelle Lee.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of discussion. There's been a lot of drama. There's been a lot of talk of things that haven't aired, that have got cut out.
Oh.
Certain people are saying certain things were removed. There's a lot of talk about the Carolyn Stansberry Dorinda medley.
What is that?
I was asked, I was doing some press, I can't remember what, and they said about things that didn't get seen or something that you were looking forward to seeing. And, you lose track when something will be shown or not shown. But I talked about, and I already said it other places, I'll say it here, I talked about I wouldn't say it's a moment. It's a full beginning, middle, and end. I wouldn't say confrontation, maybe.
You would say or wouldn't say?
I would say discussion, a heated discussion between Dorinda and Carolyn, and Lisa Rinna was right there, and another cast member was there, and Dorinda Medley gave the people exactly what you would expect from Dorinda Medley.
Wow.
She was not happy with the way Carolyn was talking to her, and Dorinda explained to her what would be acceptable, what wasn't acceptable, and how it would be acceptable or not acceptable tomorrow and the day after. And I was like, oh, shit.
You were right there.
And I was bugging because I was looking. I had to look away. I was like,
did?
I had to look away. It was Lisa Rinna. She had to look away. And I also wanted to watch because I was like,
wait, were you in the same group?
We were
or you
sitting
were like
right at the couch. Like I'm just as close. They were within arm's distance. We were just sitting
there. You guys
there.
just turn your head and let it
I know,
happen?
I was right there. I was just looking down like, oh, shit.
But there wasn't any part of you that was like, oh, yeah, I heard her talk to her this way and it didn't sound cool? Or this is just an ongoing thing that was happening that you didn't see?
And I like Carolyn. She was very, very nice to me. I would say Carolyn was trying to tell Dorinda how to act. And I would also say that Carolyn might have suggested what I should do. This is a thing I think
she's married to like a child, and so she's probably used to telling people what they should and shouldn't do at home with her young husband.
When she suggested what I should do, I didn't care.
Yeah.
But Dorinda...
No, you can't do that. You can tell the great Dorinda Medley how to behave.
Yeah.
No.
And it didn't go over very well.
I bet. How come that didn't make it on the show?
I'm shocked.
Were you excited? Did she do full on clip? Or was it a little less?
Oh, no. It was everything and anything. It was... I'll just give a basketball reference. If you go to a dunk contest and you see Michael Jordan in the dunk contest, you get what you expect.
Wow.
It's what everybody would expect.
You must have felt like you were a real true housewife.
I was in the meta. Like, there were so many times where I was like, yo, I'm in a show, about a show, that I'm watching the show with the people, and I was bugging out. Like, that particular moment, I remember it vividly because I was like, oh, shit.
Wow.
I was going, oh, shit.
Now, do you think that she'll care that you're telling this? No, it's not a bad look for her.
I didn't tell the content of it. That's for them to tell the content of. She has explained the content of it further than I did.
Okay.
I just was asked about certain things being cut out or things I was looking forward to. I can't remember the context of how it was brought up to me, and I brought it up, and now it's taken on a life of its own. And, the Housewife fans are demanding #release the tapes.
Oh.
And
maybe during the reunion they can show some unseen footage.
Oh, they have to show this. This is, and like I said, it's not a moment. It has a beginning, middle, and an end.
Wow. Oh, I'd love to see that.
It's very good.
Good. I love it.
It's very good. So that's being discussed. And then, of course, Dorinda, this is all over the news. Dorinda has accusations being thrown at her about what she said to Ron Funches. And, of course, I can't deny, I can't explain or confirm any of that.
Wait, hold, please. I don't know what you're talking about because, like I said, I haven't watched. I think you showed me a clip of him being very, very nasty to her. So how has it turned that what she said to him?
I don't know if there was an exchange that
Before that.
You're not around everything.
Right.
So, but I heard him say at the round tables, she was saying this, that, and the third, and she was saying things that were so bad that production had to get involved.
Whoa.
This is his words.
Oh.
And they had to keep, reminding her and telling her that when I was there, I'm not going to speak on that because you're not supposed to speak on any of that stuff. However, again, the footage is probably being looked at, I would assume, because it sounds like a serious...
Wait a second. The prior footage to... Before he was at the round table telling her to shut up, he don't care what she thinks, or he was talking to a woman in a very scary way.
Yes.
So he's saying there was things that she said that didn't air that make him uncomfortable.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, that sounds nuts. I mean, that sounds like. By the way, I saw a headline that he's since been diagnosed as autistic. I think it's a very convenient time to be diagnosed. I'm sure he probably maybe could be. From what I saw, the 3 episodes I saw, he did look like he was a little blank at times.
Huh?
So God bless him is what I would say to that. But then it's very convenient to have the diagnosis of something wrong with you and then blame another cast member for making you feel a certain way. I mean,
right.
This seems like all like HR lawyer kind of things that you're priming the world.
So you're saying #release the tapes, #lawyer up.
Lawyer up and free Dorinda.
We're going to see.
I don't know. I think it sounds because what did air was him. Maybe he didn't like what that looked like.
Oh, and he cursed at her.
Oh, yeah. And he wants the heat off of him.
Oh, Miles Jordan, play that clip.
Fine. I have tried to get to know your family. I have asked you where you live.
I don't want to know where you live. I don't care
children.
about your family. My family's none of your fucking business.
So, yes, you're talking about that. Listen, that night...
this show is fucking messy, guys. This is why I didn't want you to do the fucking show. These people are freaks. I'm sorry. Listen, it's fun to watch them in reality, but you're not a reality star. How are we in this fucking world with he said, she said? This is crazy.
Yeah, and
we're old people and
no,
older people. We're 56 years old. It's ridiculous.
I try to keep it, but to quote the great Dorinda, I tried to keep it nice.
Well, okay, babe.
And I will say this, babe.
Wait.
But I'll keep it nice. But if I hear my name on people's lips outside of the show, it's going to be challenging to keep it nice. It's going to be challenging.
Listen, who am I to talk? I'm an emotional person, so I will fucking go off on somebody if they talk. Like, I understand that. That's why I didn't want to put us in this position.
Yes.
It's crazy. These people make a living off of reality. You're an actor and a comedian. You're not supposed to let people see you go crazy, like be mad or like this is. I don't want to say it's beneath me. I'll just speak for me, Kebe Rapaport. But it fucking is. Like, I don't like this shit. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. I don't know why you had to do it. I begged you not to do it. And, I'm not going to say I'm right because I think it's gone your way.
Yes.
We've had the whole Colton thing was ridiculous. Like, what are we doing here?
Yes.
You got to promise me that this is not your life. You're not going to be a reality guy. And no.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yes.
I don't think you do enough to yourself and your own social media to make the heat on you. You don't need to go on TV with the yelling and the thing. It's so sophomoric.
Yes, I totally understand what you're saying, and everything that Babe is saying is totally true. Is there any other things that we need to cover on Traitors up to date?
Well, I didn't see the episode when you get I don't know. That's up to you to decide if you talk about it. I'm going to start to get pissed off and not want to talk about the fucking shit anyway. I can't stand all the people on there. I'm like, well, who are these people? Like, what's happening? And it was so much more fun when I was just a fan. Like,
right.
And I kind of, I don't want to resent it, but I need to cool off.
I got you. I understand, Babe. Let's talk about, I wouldn't call it, well, it is true reality. Very, 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 very disturbing documentary.
Oh my gosh.
What's the name of it, Babe?
Okay, so this documentary, I don't know why we watch this.
You know why we watch it? Because my friend Dean is a sicko.
Oh, Dean's sick. Because every time he tells us to watch that, it's really dark.
I mean, it doesn't get much darker than
Handsome
this.
Devil, Charming Killer.
Handsome Devil, Charming Killer on Paramount
Plus.
And even if you don't know this guy's name, you probably saw his face because of the face tattoos.
Well, his name is Wade Wilson after the Deadpool character.
Well, similar to it wasn't named after the Deadpool. He's older.
He wasn't named after it, but he shares a name with the Deadpool character,
yes.
Wade Wilson.
But this psychopath
character.
is, I don't even want to say the heinousness of the crimes he did against women. He's just evil,
awful.
He's got these face tattoos like the Joker, all of it. So you probably have seen this lunatic.
He's got the Joker tattoo up his mouth. He's got a swastika, big one on the side of his head.
He's got the state of Florida on his forehead.
Yeah, come on. That says it all. His brain is fried. This thing made me so uncomfortable that I said, we have to stop watching it. Yes, he killed 2 women. He almost killed his girlfriend first, and then he went off in the same day to go on a rampage. Blamed it on drugs. Obviously, he's got mental health problems. Right. But here's what's fucking sicker than him, or as sick, I should say, not sicker, is that he's become a TikTok star.
Right.
And all through this, there's women all over the world.
They call him Wade's wives.
Wade's wives all over the world. I mean, international.
Because he's a handsome guy.
He looks like a handsome psychopath.
No doubt.
I mean, the eyes say it all. Aren't the eyes a window to the soul?
The face
I don't
tattoo,
care if you...
The state of Florida on your forehead should do enough to say...
But he didn't have that at the time. He was covered in tattoo up to the neck. And when he went into jail, he got all the face tattoo. Let's talk about women and their attraction to a murder.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, and like sending him money.
And they were saying he was set up and all this stuff.
And he talks on the phone to them from jail and calls everybody baby wifey. What? And wants to marry everyone, tells everybody that he wants to impregnate them. This is sick. The world needs a timeout.
If you're into crime docs, sick lunatic docs, I would say watch it, but it's not a feel good.
No, tread lightly. This one is not very positive. And like I said, what's even sicker is that, by the way, the redeeming part, he's on death row, but he gets in jail like huge. He overeats, like, because all the women,
teeth are falling out.
All the women are sending all their money to him, so he's got his canteen is packed to the gills, so he can afford as many Twinkies and Doritos. And now Mr. Handsome is extra large and bloated and with no teeth, and he's looking cray. But I think he's still got women.
I'm sure there's a few stragglers.
Oh yeah,
there's got to be a couple of ones that are like, I'm not like the rest.
Yes,
I've always loved you for you.
Yeah, the murderer that you are.
I've always loved you just for who you are. another thing that we watched, we didn't even watch the whole thing beginning end because it's 2 hours, but there was this Netflix live event. We didn't watch it live where this guy climbed 101 or maybe 110. It's one of the biggest buildings in the world.
In Taiwan, in Taipei, it is the biggest, tallest building in the world.
And this guy climbed it with no ropes.
Free climbing, as they call it?
No parachute, no harness.
No, nothing. The reason why we didn't watch the whole thing, because it gave us anxiety. My stomach was dropping, and we fast forward a lot of it because it was hard to... We didn't watch it live, so we knew what was going to happen.
Right, we knew. The crazy thing about it is such a fascinating thing because we knew, because we didn't watch it live, that
he made it to the top.
He made it to the top. It was all over the news.
Right.
But watching it still, you're like...
he's going to fall.
Yes. We've been following this guy, I think it was 60 Minutes or Real Sports.
60 Minutes first, and then, both.
And Homeboy is very... You talk about... He's sick. I gotta say he's sick because I understand, wanting to do what you do, but the reason why I say he's sick, and I'm saying that with respect, is that he's married with kids.
Yes.
And
wait, why do you use the term sick? I mean, because we could use Wade Wilson.
He's not sick like Wade Wilson.
No, but what do you mean sick? Like he's...
Why do that when you have... I understand that
he gets a thrill and a rise out of...
But he could have...
Climbing.
At any point, they were like, he said, if you fall 100 feet or 5,000 feet, the ramifications are the same.
Oh, yeah.
And
you're splattered. And you know what? Here's the thing. Here's what
It was nauseating to watch.
You know what? I would agree with you that he's sick, is that knowing that that's a possibility... And having all those fucking people come out and watch you, that they would have to see that in real time. That to me is sick. Because here's the thing. The reason why he's doing it is not because he's totally confident that he can make it to the top. The reason why he picked something so elaborate and difficult, the most difficult thing he's done, that you can't rehearse for, there's a part of you knowing that something could happen. By the way, he could be skilled at it, but an accident could happen. There's parts of the building that were silver, that they're slippery, and the heat. And by the time he's halfway up, it's like could be 100 degrees. His hand, like anything could happen.
He talked about, like he mentioned, he goes, there was pigeon poop.
Yes,
like you could grab something that's slippery.
And so this is why I agree with you.
There could be water in the crevice.
Right. This is why I agree with you. You're a sicko if you want to see people. Let people potentially see you splattered on the ground. Like that's not okay.
I don't want him to keep doing this because I have a feeling there's going to be money thrown at him and
to do something even more. I don't know what else he could do after this.
Other buildings. I mean, and now in Taiwan, because this just was on this weekend, and you should absolutely watch it, knowing that he makes it to the top is still... We were literally under the... I couldn't watch.
I couldn't watch.
It was making me sick, like physically sick. It was like being on a roller coaster. Now there's people, and this is how immensely talented and strong he is. And you should look at the videos. There's people trying to scale that building just to climb up the first part. And they're struggling their ass off.
No.
Yeah, just to grab the very first thing where you're like 10 feet above...
This is just regular people or other climbers?
They're just regular people.
Okay,
they're trying to pull themselves out. And you're like, yo, my man climbed up like the first 20 floors. It was like in 2 minutes. Like Homeboy was like...
No, he's got odd hands. It's like evolution. Did he always have big hands or are his hands like that from climbing?
They said that, I remember when we saw that 60 Minutes thing, they said he had a weird thing with his hands.
It looks like it.
But I mean...
And he's strong and he's almost double jointed. Remember, he kept climbing up and then he'd like take a breath and like he'd rotate his arm like he needed to stretch it out. The whole thing is very bizarre.
It's a weird thing to watch.
It's a weird thing to want to do. I got to be honest. I love challenges. And, we're fans of sports and like we love challenges and people who can do extraordinary things. This, for some reason, got to both of our stomachs. We couldn't watch it.
Pivot into sports is Babe, and I know if I asked you live on this episode who's in the Super Bowl, do you know?
I have no idea. I failed miserably. I think at the beginning of the season, I said, I'm really going to get into football this year.
You did say, cause that's because those reality shows, you're like...
Oh, because I love watching that. Oh, yes. Yes, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. School me. I don't know.
Seattle Seahawks versus Tom Brady's former team.
Wow.
The New England Patriots.
Okay. All right.
And I wanted to throw this out to you.
I know what
Speaking
you're
of
gonna ask me.
food
I
and
know.
shoveling food and drinking with one hand, drinking with two hands, and being a total animal that is being harbored by you. What do you think we should be doing Super Bowl Sunday?
You mean we, as in me cooking for you something?
Well,
or
if you
making
cook something and I eat it, it's a we. It's you cook it and I eat it's still we. That's a couple thing.
That's funny. Okay. I don't know. Last time I made you, did I make you like a 7-layer dip? Or that's in my imagination.
No,
yes, I did.
We did a 7-layer. That wasn't last. That was a couple
years ago. And it was disgusting. Let's see. I mean, literally, who can fuck up 7-layers dip? But I can't. I don't know.
What about macaroni and cheese?
Really? Okay. I think I could do that.
Is
you
that
have
easy?
to call my mom and ask her how. Oh no, Tammy has a recipe with mac and cheese with ketchup in it. I can try that for you.
What, in the white trash?
Yes, it's completely, but delicious.
Right,
I've had
it's
it before.
Super Bowl. You don't
It's
want
so
elegant.
good. No.
You don't want blue cheese.
Yeah, it's bomb.
Okay.
So I could do that with by itself, like mac and cheese and
Well, mac and cheese and something else, but that is like the
main thing,
the centerpiece.
Okay, that's a good idea. I meant to make it last a couple weeks ago, but
you know what's starting? And I'll share this with you. Summer House is coming back.
Whoa!
And the other day I was at Sirius XM, and they were having a all-cast Summer House congregation.
You didn't tell me.
I saw a few of them.
Who? Which one?
I saw Wes.
Because Kyle and Amanda, they broke up. Did you see them? Did you see Kyle?
I saw Kyle. I didn't see Amanda, but that doesn't mean she wasn't there.
Oh no!
Because I didn't see everybody, and I wasn't. I had to do my own thing. But I saw Jesse Solomon.
Wow!
In the bathroom.
No.
Chit chat with very nice. Couldn't be nicer.
Not at the urinal, I hope.
No, he was washing his hands, and I was taking a piss. But God, this is what you do in the bathroom. He was very, very sweet, very nice.
Wait, Jesse Solomon saw you take a piss. I feel like you kind of live in the summer house with him.
No, he was. He
like,
wasn't like he was looking. He was.
Oh.
He was. What do you think he was doing while I was pissing?
Looking in the
Straightening
mirror.
out his hair. He's fucking in the.
I got it. He was fucking looking in the mirror.
Motherfucker was in there hooking himself up, but he couldn't have been nicer and sweeter.
Nice.
And then I met Wes. His last name. What is his? Wes Wilson.
I don't know.
His last name might be Wilson too.
Yeah.
And he was cool, but I had FaceTimed him once before. I had never met him in real life, but they were both really cool.
How fun.
And, the season is starting, so we got that.
I'm excited about that.
We have Potomac, which we didn't even discuss. We have a Salt Lake City reunion.
Babes, the second episode is wild, and I don't know how much time we have left, but we need to discuss it, how you felt about that, because Meredith Marks, when she's asked, she had a drink before the infamous plane ride.
Was that even answered?
She didn't answer. She said, before I answer that.
Right, she segued, and then they didn't come back.
She segued.
They broke Andy Cohen in that. He walked off set.
First ever, I think. I think he's walked kind of off before when he got hit. I think on Atlanta. Didn't he get hit by accident? He got in the way of. I don't know. But this was wild. This episode's wild. The fact that they can overtalk each other and just it sounds like herding wild cats.
Yeah.
Like it's. I could see why he got so frustrated, but I got to be honest, like, I'm a little freaked out by Meredith Marks, like, suggesting that she's a bigot like that when I just don't know if it's quite that way, and we got to be careful accusing people.
Yes.
You know best from Traitors being accused almost of something that you're not.
Yes.
This is dangerous.
Yes.
And then when Brittany says it, my heart went out for her because the way she explains it, that it's somebody that Meredith knows. It's been in her house to do her nails, and she referred her. And it just seems like a very innocent thing, not like a Miss Rachel liking a post and then being like it was an accident.
Yes.
It doesn't sound like that. So I feel so bad for Brittany. And
at the end, because we were rocking with Meredith and we were rocking with Lisa.
At first I was like, I'm watching it. And then I'm like, oh, no, hell no. And then when I hear the other side, I'm like, wait a minute. Come on now. I mean, to bigot blame anyone is ridiculous nowadays. It's really got to be meaningful. It's got to be truthful. I mean, I wish I would call my nail salon and be like, oh, I couldn't get an appointment because I'm black. It's like, we're going to get to that. That's silly because like I always say, real shit goes down, but don't be throwing that out there like that.
Yeah, we have to see how that plays out. But they were going
because
nuts.
in the world right now, that's what's rocking. Anti-Semitism is hardcore, as we know. But I just didn't see it that way, and I was a little like, when you go from, did you have a drink before you crashed out, to like, hold on, before I say that, I got to talk about the anti-Semite. Like that's crazy,
right?
So I've sad for Brittany, and her tears in walking off.
She walked off too.
Her tears this time seemed very real.
Yes.
Unlike other times.
That shit was like some Days of Our Lives
acting.
shit.
Oh yeah, total
Man, that
soap
was
opera.
straight up
But
soap
again,
opera
babe,
shit.
that's what a reality show is. Like that is drama, soap drama.
Right. Anyway, we love doing the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, rate, review. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. If you have questions, requests, we are in the DMs. DM us. We see it all. We watch it all. Make sure you tell a friend about Rapaport's reality. And we will be back next week with a high-flying museum quality episode. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.